Hello, we're going to be going through creating a gINT project for the Kentucky Transportation Academy, the Geotech office specifically. And so I have my material for the training that I've downloaded onto the desktop here, gINT KYTC training. So I'm going to open that up. And then inside here you have some starting files, information for creating projects, and then some other folders for inputting drilling, geologists, and soil lab information. So we're going to go through in this video creating a project, a gINT project, for specifically a structure example, and then basically the roadway example that we're going to be doing through these videos, creating it's the same process. So I will not be going over specifically that one. So we're going to get into creating the project. So I'm going to open up gINT down at the bottom, and then to start a new project creation, you want to go down to File, New Project, Clone Data Template. That data template is on the inside the gINT KYTC training folder and in the starting files. So KYTC version 5 data template. So we're going to open that up, and it's asking us to name the file. So we're going to go back into our creating projects, and this is the example structure. So S-XXX-2016. I'm going to save that, and that's going to create a blank project with the correct data structure for Kentucky Transportation, the Geotech office. And so now we're going to go through importing project information. So we're going to go to File, Import, Import from Text File. And so we'll go to our gINT KYTC training material and creating project, importing data. So for the example structure, this .csv file has project information, and that's obtained from the Kentucky Geological Database that they maintain for KYTC, the Geotech office. So we're going to upload that or import that information into the gINT database. So we're going to open it up. We don't need a correspondence file, and we want to override options empty fields and hit OK. And it's going to import that information there. So we're good. And so now we're going to import the drill hole information for this particular project. So that information, if you go to the creating project, importing data, for the example structure, there's a coordinate data submission form, and so that's this here. So this is the standard form that has the lat and long values, station, offset, elevation for the holes that are going to be drilled. So we're going to import that information into gINT. And so to do that, we're going to create a new sheet here, and then we need to name the column headers like what's shown: ID, lat, long, hole, station, offset, and elevation. And these are sensitive to how you name them, so they need to be exactly like this. And so then we're going to go back and copy the holes here and paste them in. Okay, and then we're going to save that sheet as a CSV file. Example structure, coordinate data submission form, CSV file. Save that. And that's okay. Do you want to keep using this format? No. Okay, we hit cancel and then exit out of this. Don't save. And so now I'm going to open up that coordinate data submission form that I just created and delete out some extra commas. And then for it to import properly, you need to tell it which table to import into. And the way you go about doing that is you put a ** and then the name of the table that it's importing into, and the table it's importing into is the point table. And so we're going to save that and exit out. And go back to our gINT project, and to import that, we're going to go to Import, from Text File, coordinate data submission form, And our correspondence file is located in our gINT KYTC training material. Starting files, and there it is. Open that up. Override options, empty fields. Hit OK. And it's imported that information. Important to note is when it's importing the information, there has to be information for total hole depth, and by default it inputs the 999 value so that you can go back and change it once you get information for your total hole depth. So that's how you create a project and import information for the project and import information for the drill holes. So basically that's for the example structure, and it's pretty similar to the roadway, so I'll not show that, and so I'll just fast forward to once it's created and kind of show you what's in there. Okay, I have the example roadway project. I've done the same process that was showed for the example structure project. So I have my imported project specific information for the roadway, and then I have my imported drill hole information. And that's pretty much it for project creation.